If you come from a middle-class family or a low-income household and you pay close attention to the stories of other people from such families, something becomes extremely clear to you, right? You'd immediately notice that the reason why many of these families never cross that financial threshold and why their children are not likely to do so is not because of bad luck or a curse. It's simply because of two things that are interlinked. Number one, the inability to recognize patterns. And number two, generational ignorance. Just 2 weeks ago, I saw a very touching DM from one of my followers here on TikTok. This young man is just about to do his NYSC, fresh out of school, right? And he told me how that he started a business when he was in 100 level back on campus. And in his own right, he was doing so well. According to him, sometime last year, he had about 10 million naira in his account, right? But now he doesn't have up to 200,000 naira. And the reason is because his dad retired last year. And ever since his dad retired, he's been the one bearing the entire financial responsibility of the family. Everything that happens in the family, they call him. I need you to understand what's going on here. This young man, as at last year, could see up to 10 million naira in his account. And now he cannot account for up to 200,000 naira in the space of 1 year. Why? Because a burden that was not his was placed on him. The reason why many people run away from financial literacy is because it's very brutal. It's a very brutal experience. It does not consider your emotions, right? And if you want to become financially literate, if you want to have financial education that will help you ensure your future is stable, one thing that you must detach is your emotions, right? And I'm going to tell you something that you might not want to hear. If anybody brought you into this world, they must have fundamentally accepted that the person they're bringing into this world is 100% their financial responsibility. It is not an ideal situation that the child takes care of the parent. It's supposed to be the other way around. Social programming, it's a real thing, especially from the media. Nollywood has deceived an entire generation. They've painted stories where, you know, the mother or the father were struggling and then the young man now comes up and he's now the one feeding the family. And that is painted as the ideal success story. No, that's not the ideal success story. The ideal success story is that your parents build stability, right? And give you everything you need to have a more advanced life than they even had. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then out of your benevolence, you cater to them, but they should not need your catering to them. That is how it is supposed to be ideally. But then there's another truth. And the truth is that in Africa, right, many times our parents were limited in the opportunities that they were exposed to. I'm saying some of them, not all of them. Some of them just didn't do what they were supposed to do. And then they now place the burden completely on you. So the dilemma many people from middle income homes and low income homes face is that they now start working, they are making some money. Now they have the mindset, they are the ones to liberate the family. Automatically, you're now the one to pay your siblings' school fees. You're now the one to pay your parents' hospital bills. You're now the one to take care of everything going on in the family, right? I can tell you where you're going to end up if you bear those burdens too early. So it's hard, but there is a phase of extreme frugality. Do you know why? Because if anything happens tomorrow and your money finishes, they are going to be the same ones to ask you, why weren't you saving? The same people. I'm not saying you're not going to be sending anything home to your parents, but you can only do what you can afford and still have your savings and still have your investments in bulk so that you can build stability first and establish others. If not, you're going to end up the same way your parents ended. It's a cycle that needs intentionality to break. You are not God, neither are you the savior of the world. Pace yourself. Give yourself time. Right? Organize your life, build for stability first before you start extending a helping hand towards others, even if they are your family members. Finally, if you want to thrive on social media in 2025, you want to make money on your social media platforms, you want to generate traffic and demand to your personal or your business brand, we have created the most exceptional business and marketing program just for you. All you need to do to get it, send us a DM and you'll be attended to.